Hello everyone, I'm back again today with another collab video. This one was started by Kelsey from Real with Mrs. B and Britt from Debt Over It. So I will put all of the other collaborators below as usual. And this one is about 5 silly things that we waste money on. I had a hard time coming up with a list of 5 things, mainly because I wanted to come up with something like unique. I didn't want to do like leaving the light on in the house and leaving the TV on, because those are some things that we do that are silly money wasters. But I wanted to come up with a more unique list or whatever. So at one point I had to Google money wasters, and the first blog that I read, it was like, you know, bottles of water that cost thousands of dollars, or dog perfume that cost thousands of dollars. Now we don't do anything that silly, we're not that crazy, but it was pretty funny to read through that list of, like, I don't know how you'd have to be crazy to waste money. I mean, I guess you'd have to be like a superstar with millions of dollars to waste money on things like that. But anyway, so here is my list of 5 silly things that we waste money on. Number 1 is disposable diapers, and that I consider to be silly because we do cloth diapers, and we have plenty of cloth diapers to where I could do that full time if I wanted. But I still do some disposable diapers, and probably buy more than I should, just because they're easier. And like at night I still put disposable diapers on her, and when we go out, when we leave the house, I do disposable diapers. After a long day, she goes to the bathroom. I'm constantly having to change the cloth diapers, so like at the end of the day, like, I'm just tired of it, so I'll put a disposable diaper on because they don't really have to be changed as often. Okay, the number 2 thing that I would consider to be a silly money waster is gambling. One of mine and Jared's favorite places to vacation is Vegas. We've been probably like 5 times, and I know a lot of people that go to Vegas for shopping or maybe shows, or I don't really know, but we go for gambling for the most part. And it is an addiction. We love it. Thank goodness we don't live there or anywhere near casinos. There's no casinos in Texas. So Jared, he said that he didn't consider that a money waster, but I don't know how that wouldn't be considered a money waster. I mean, yeah, there's a good chance we could win money, but it's never happened to us. We never come back with more money. But the good thing is that now at least we budget for it and plan ahead and save for Vegas, and we go knowing that we're going to be wasting that money. But we're going to have fun doing it. The number 3 thing that I think that we waste some money on, not a lot, but I would consider buying brand new kids clothes a money waster, just because, I mean, I would much rather have a brand new kids outfit than a used one. It's a lot nicer and cleaner, but they outgrow them so quickly, and you can get clothes that are just as good that are used and more cheap. And sometimes you can find brand new clothes that are on sale, and they would be at the same price as a used outfit for the most part. And I think that it's probably more environmentally friendly also to buy used clothes, especially for kids, like I said, because they dirty them up and they outgrow them so quickly. You're constantly having to buy the next size up. So we don't buy a lot of brand new kids clothes, but sometimes I can't resist a cute outfit at Target or Walmart. Okay, the number 4 silly money waster would be overdraft fees. Before our Dave Ramsey debt-free journey, overdraft fees were our biggest problem. Who knows how many hundreds or thousands of dollars Jared and I spent a year on overdraft fees because we didn't know how to budget. And then we started budgeting, and a couple years went by where we didn't have any overdraft fee problems. And then here recently, when I started staying at home, it's been kind of hard adjusting to our one income. So I'm not gonna lie, we've had a couple of overdraft fee problems over the past few months. And of course, I beat myself up about it all the time because it's so silly. It's really silly to not have a good handle on your money and to be getting charged the overdraft fees. But lately, we've been catching it right away, and we'll transfer money over to cover that, and then we don't get charged the extra fee. But still, the fact that it happened is really dumb and silly. Okay, and the 5th biggest thing I think that we've ever wasted money on is buying brand new DVDs. We don't do this anymore. This is something in the past. Before we had kids, before we had a house, before we knew Dave Ramsey, like, movies were our life. And so, like, we were at Blockbuster once a week. You know, they always had the deals, like, buy 4 movies for $20. So we were always there picking out movies. We had a collection of probably 400 DVDs when we moved into our house. We had no kids. We had our guest bedroom with the guest bed, and then that was also our movie room with all of our DVDs set up and our posters. And so if you think about 400 DVDs, let's just say we spent on average $5 each. That's thousands of dollars worth of movies there. Sometimes we would pay the full $20 price for them. Yeah, the movies were my babies because I was just so obsessed with movies. And I remember when I got pregnant with our first kid, and that room had to become her room, and everybody kept telling me, you need to take those movies down, you're going to take those movies down, and I kept refusing to, and I was like, no, it's not a big deal, they can stay in there, it doesn't matter. And then shortly before she came, I finally caved in and said, okay, we can take the DVDs down. So we boxed them all up and put them under our bed. And then shortly after she was born was when we started our debt-free journey. Months after that, I finally decided, okay, let's sell some DVDs. We don't watch them, we don't need them. We took them up to Movie Trading Co. We probably had like 50 or 60 DVDs, and I think we got like $40 for them. So, super huge waste of money. Nowadays, we don't buy DVDs anymore unless it's one with Leonardo DiCaprio, or if it's a Disney movie. But usually the grandparents will buy her the brand new Disney movies, so they can waste their money, I guess. Just kidding. But anyways, those are 5 silly things that we tend to waste money on. I'm looking forward to hearing what other people waste their money on, and if you have anything silly that you waste your money on, leave it in the comments below, and definitely go check out the other videos. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this one, and I hope that y'all are having a great day. I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye. Speaking of movies, bye Felicia.